Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Zombie Freak 77 hanging out in our swamp village, which is not currently in a swamp. The residential area is not in a swamp. I've decided to change up my video formats that I'm going to be doing from here on out. I am going to continue to build and decorate, and I'm just going to give periodic updates. When I do like 3 or 4 places, I'll do a video. It's just a little bit easier for me right now. So starting off today, we have 2 families that have moved in. Ludomizzle, something like that, and Alina, henhouse and goose house. I moved them into there. They were single before, still living with their parents. How embarrassing. And the other ones I did, you'll notice the inn is built. We have Albrita, she should be in there right now. Yep, there she is. She and her husband, I call him Silly String. Solistry. It sounds like I would rather call them a nickname than insult them by not saying their real names. So Albrita and Solistry moved in. Hey Albrita, how are you?
Sometimes you just blink and there appear some new buildings.
Yeah, actually, no, because if you blink for as long as it takes me to build a house, that's a big blink. You might as well say you took a power nap. Alright, so we'll start out here with a suggestion from Casey Creations. He told me in a comment, ramps on the tavern. And I didn't know if he meant what I did here, which is this one and this one, or if he meant what I did back here, or it was a ramp coming off down here. Whichever it was, both of them were good ideas. The one problem, which is these, I can't get rid of that ramp. If I could have, I would have put something different here, but since I couldn't, I just kind of blocked it off with the barrels. This is the world's first recycling plant. There's empty bottles and manure.
But do not get too close to them.
Holy crap, you're gonna die any day. So out up front here, to cover up those unsightly barrels, we have some plank fences, some benches, nothing fancy. I put 2 fire pits because it seemed to reach better. I don't know, it just didn't seem to work out right. Like a useless fire pit, if I just put 1 here, it'd be very hard for these 2 to feel the fire. Got some scarecrows. I did put 2 fields here with wheat for their wheat beer, just to kind of make it look like, oh, well, we're selling wheat beer, we might as well grow wheat. And back here are the privies. Wash station. Looks pretty cool at night. Yeah, so that's the tavern. One other thing. This ramp going down here, I made it go out to the road because I will eventually surround this all in palisades. The only problem I might have is over here. I might have a lot of empty space going around here because of the restrictions from this area, the ruined buildings. This wall here is right along the side of the restriction zone, I guess you call it. So I know I can't go anymore out there, but it does cut back in somewhere down in here and goes around. So if I just make it go around, maybe put some like cows, a cow shed, and let the cows roam free around here, then that's what I'll do. It's a brilliant idea. I'm glad I thought of it. So the last time I saw you guys, we did the hunting lodge, which is way back there, which looks really cool in the winter. You can see it a lot more because it's not camouflaged. And we did the craft workshop. I did say I was going to do something with this back here, and I have. It was the one thing I said I didn't want to do, is put a path. But I managed to make it so that this bush was saved. So I just kind of surrounded it with a fence and made it look like it's being preserved. And there's a couple of pussy willows in there. Just a couple pussy willows. I don't know if you guys call them pussy willows. That's what they called them when I was growing up. So that's what I'm calling them now. Back along here is this little section that I made that is kind of the backdrop to where I'm going to show you next. Going down here along where the resource storage is, right there. I have all this filled in. All done up. We'll see that in a minute. We're going to go this way instead. Start on this side. Let's go through our new path. Right here. So the next thing we have is the blacksmith. Just past the preserved bush and the pussy willows. And we got the little yard here, a little intersection going off. This will lead up to the path going up to the residence. There's the back gate to his place. We'll go through this way, maybe do a backwards tour this time. He's got his stuff that he shows off. He likes to do that. He's got the mixture of black and copper. Sorry, I was going to say orange. But it just looks better when they're mixed together. I don't know. It rhymes too. A couple of things. I put the jewelry box out here. Oh, that's a toolbox. Well, which one is it? That's the toolbox. That's the jewelry box. To see, like, I can make these things too, you know. I'm pretty handy. This one doesn't actually make sense because it's made out of wood. A fishing spear and I think a copper spear here. Just hopefully nobody's running down the lane and gets stabbed. I'm not responsible for it. I need to put those somewhere. Not my problem. Hello, buddy. This guy's super old. Stepping on your work. I put a sickle in there, but it looks like he's knocked it off. He's very angry at you for that. It's got a couple bars hanging around here on the floor because it's a man. He'd do that. Wooden shovel. You're doing a great job, silly string. His hair. I know it's not really hair. Oh, yes, and I put a copper sickle down here. Easy decorations. Before we continue that way, I'll go over here. The potty's there. I shouldn't have to show the potty. Back here, I just have a couple of empty weapon racks. I'm not going to try to attempt to even fill it because that's a pain in the ass. Barrels, packages. I'm guessing he uses wood to fuel the fire for the coal in this. I'm guessing. I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about those things. Kind of a pointless gate when you can just walk through the blacksmith, but you know what? It's okay. So yeah, this is coming from the the workshop. Craft shop. Walking along here, you're going along the pond. It's nice and reedy. I don't know if that's a real word. This is just another fire pit area. I made this. It took me a while to do. This used to look a lot different. This part was open. I had it looking like this over here, but I couldn't get these. I had another one of these gates. They just couldn't work right, I guess. They just looked weird. So I covered it up. Left this here. Whoa, okay. I'm just going to take the scythe because it's too nice to be sitting on the ground. Behind the blacksmith, just a little area to come in. Some orchards, I think apple trees. Nothing great. Another apple tree here. Blocked all this off. Used the iron fence to get some pillars in there. I like it. They look good. Just a little path and all the way down here, far away from the residence and where people work. Are the goose and henhouse. I gave them a very large area. It circles all the way around here. I didn't put up any torches. Except for those two. Yeah, I know I wasn't thinking. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, okay, guys. Just I only need to hear it once. I need to hear it once. Yeah, screw you. Continues along all the way back here into the swamp. Till we reach this pier bridge part. I put down the logs and held them back with some clay. I still have it all the way around here. You can see the fence here. Let's light this up. All the way around. So they do have a large swamp area. I don't think they use it. I don't know. It doesn't matter even if they did get out at the end there because they keep getting through this gate anyways. There's always at least one that leaves and starts walking down here, gets to about the road over here, turns around and has to go back. Let's turn that off. So we have the torches going along here. I put this here for some reason. And then I made the path a little too wide, and instead of redoing all the walls, I just put down a couple benches. A couple nets. Fills it up, makes it look not so terrible as I did before. Trust me, it looked terrible. Have the bell here. Another banner here. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that on recording or not. I'll definitely record it. If it's boring as hell, I'll not be posting it. Everything's up in here. Nicely lit up, if I do say so myself. Better than this place. Stupid little clay pots. So that's what I've done so far. I did record the video of making the inn, but it wasn't very good. And then I came down here, started messing around with what to do with the blacksmith. I wanted it to kind of point out over the swamp, and it worked out perfectly. So it's quite the view when you think of it. If you're working at the Smithy and you want a nice view, this is the place to be. You want to kill off silly string. Well, nature's gonna do it soon enough. So, but until then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Next update, I don't know when it'll be. I got stuff to plan out and stuff to build, and I'll let you know, obviously. In the meantime, I do have a bunch of demonologist videos that my son and I are recording, putting them up on the channel. It's a nice, fun way to just waste some time, have some fun. But yeah, until then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.